Every time I sit down to write a script, I fail miserably. And that's because inspiration of a magic piece doesn't strike all of a sudden. It comes from paying attention to the small things and questioning the reality. Being curious is kind of tough because it comes with a lot of mental exertion. You live in a state of discomfort unless you land on a particular conclusion. Performing and creating magic serves as an outlet and gives me the chance to express myself.
To be honest, as a child, I was a very curious kid and I still miss those creative old childhood days of mine. I remember once while having dinner and looking at the fruit basket, which had lots of fruits in them, I wondered what if the shapes of the fruits interchanged places or the content in them interchanged without altering the shape. Now, the thought is kind of weird, silly, but it doesn't matter to a child, right? To be honest, putting a why to any fact is very simple. You either question it like a mad scientist all day or just live life, right? So one day I had this thought pop up into my head and just thought of making a presentable video on it and express this weird, silly imagination of mine through magic. So let's start from the beginning. You know, shape is a funny thing. It's basically an arrangement of molecules in a particular way. Changing the form factor of something can make it look funny and mystical at the same time. So, what if we try that with something small, let's say a coin? If you take the coin and if we take a lighter out, watch. If you transfer the heat just like that, it will melt the coin and then you can stretch it. Just like that. Stretching a coin is kind of useless because it's a great magic piece, but distorting the shape of a coin makes it not valuable anymore because you cannot use it for any financial transactions. What if we could use this method and make something more useful than before? Well, till now we discussed about the concept of shapes with tangible objects, objects which you can touch or feel. What if we try to change the shape of non-tangible objects, objects which you cannot touch or feel but see? So now coming back to the recreation of the original silly idea, we have somehow figured out how can we change the shape and form of an object. Now we have to figure out a way to take something, make it disappear and travel it through the air so that it lands inside the fruit without altering its shape. We call this transposition, and you may have seen me perform this in my previous videos. Let's design something on a smaller scale and then take it to the climax. Now that we have figured out a way to change the shape of any object and also make it magically travel through air and land it inside an object, let's combine these two effects and go for the climax. So that was it. That was the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed this one, and I really have no excuse for being this inconsistent with my videos. You can blame that completely on my creativity. I am not that creative to come up with really good ideas within a short amount of time. But anyways, if you like my video, you can let me know in the comments. You can follow me on Instagram at Nimbus Magician, and I'm going to try my best to be as frequent with my videos as possible. Till then, I'm going to see you next time.